I am a lawyer, and I'm about to prove my client didn't murder his family. I knew what people thought the moment I took the case. They thought I was defending a monster. For victims. One survivor. Same house. A spouse and 2 children, dead in their beds. And my client sitting in an interrogation room with blood on his clothes and no explanation that made sense. The police said it was obvious. No signs of forced entry. No robbery. The neighbors heard nothing. The timeline pointed to one person, him. When I met my client for the first time, he didn't cry. He didn't beg. He didn't ask me to save him. He asked me one question. Can you make them look at the evidence? Instead of the story they already decided on. That scared me more than guilt would have. I went through the discovery slowly. Crime scene photos, autopsy reports, body cam footage. Everything the prosecution said proved he did it. And then I noticed what wasn't there. No blood spatter where it should have been. No defensive wounds on him. No explanation for how one person, Fekid, moved through the house. Phone records put him miles away. The prosecution said the phone could have been left behind. They said he was calm during questioning. They said calm meant guilty. I hired my own experts. A forensic pathologist who pointed out inconsistencies in the wounds. A bloodstain analyst who said the scene had been altered, cleaned, then staged. A digital analyst who found something chilling. A device on the home network accessing the cameras after the estimated time of death. Someone else had been in that house. When I presented this to the prosecutor, they didn't look relieved. They looked irritated. This case wasn't about finding the truth anymore. It was about closure. About headlines. About not admitting they were wrong. During trial, I watched the jury struggle. They didn't want to believe my client was innocent. Because if he wasn't guilty, then the real killer was still out there. In my closing argument, I didn't ask them to like my client. I asked them to look at the evidence without fear. Because the most terrifying possibility isn't that a man killed his family. It's that we almost convicted the wrong person just to feel safe again. The verdict came back. Not guilty. My client didn't celebrate. He didn't smile. He just sat there, staring at the table. Afterward, he told me something I still think about. They wanted it to be me, he said. Because if it wasn't, then they'd have to keep looking. I won the case. But the family is still dead. The real killer was never found. And I live with the knowledge that sometimes justice isn't about truth. It's about who the system decides is easiest to blame.